Stoicism teaches that we can't control other people, events, or situations, only our own thoughts, choices, and actions. So, we should focus on what we can control and calmly accept what we can't. A key goal of Stoicism is to overcome negative emotions like anger, fear, jealousy, or lust, which disturb our peace and lead us to act irrationally. Stoics believe these emotions come from false ideas about what's truly good or bad, and that by correcting our beliefs, we can become more calm and rational. Stoic ideas can also help us in our relationships, especially with the opposite sex. Stoics say we should treat everyone, no matter their gender or background, with kindness, fairness, and respect. But they also warn that sexual desire and emotional attachments can lead to problems if we're not careful. In this video, we'll focus on a part of Stoicism that's especially helpful for men. According to Stoic philosophy, a man should keep his weaknesses to himself, not because it's shameful, but because it helps build inner strength and self-mastery. Stoicism teaches that how a person responds to challenges is what truly shows their character. A Stoic man doesn't complain or look for sympathy, even from his partner. Instead, he faces difficulties calmly, with patience and strength, knowing he can't control what happens but can control how he reacts. This doesn't mean ignoring emotions, but choosing to deal with them quietly and wisely. For a Stoic, real strength comes from within, not from sharing pain to get comfort from others. While modern thinking might say that showing vulnerability is brave, Stoicism sees strength in enduring struggles silently and using them as chances to grow. A Stoic man views every hardship as a lesson and an opportunity to become better. By handling life's difficulties with courage and self-control, he continues on a path of personal growth and finds deeper meaning in life. In Stoic philosophy, mistakes are not just accidents. They are important lessons that help a man grow wiser and better. A Stoic man deals with his mistakes through humility, discipline, and self-reflection. He doesn't talk about his mistakes openly, especially with a woman, if it might make him seem careless or weak. This isn't about hiding, out of fear or shame, but about recognizing that mistakes are personal and should lead to inner growth, not just conversation. A Stoic man tries to avoid mistakes by thinking carefully before acting, but when he does mess up, he doesn't ignore it. Instead, he calmly looks at what went wrong, learns from it, and works to improve. He doesn't beat himself up or blame others. He takes full responsibility and sees each mistake as a chance to become stronger and more capable. For the Stoic man, mistakes are part of the journey towards self-mastery, and fixing them takes patience, honesty, and steady effort. The Stoic man takes full responsibility for his actions and their outcomes. Instead of blaming others or feeling sorry for himself, he focuses on fixing the problem and making sure he doesn't repeat the same mistake. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to us that troubles us, but how we think about it." This means it's our reactions, not the events themselves, that truly matter. For the Stoic man, mistakes are not something to hide out of fear, but something to learn from. His goal is to grow stronger and wiser through each challenge by staying humble and responsible. When it comes to dreams and goals, the Stoic man stays realistic and focused. He doesn't chase fantasies or brag about big plans just to impress others. Instead, he carefully works toward goals that match his values and abilities. He may choose not to share his dreams openly, especially with a woman, not because he's hiding something, but because he avoids showing off or seeking approval. For a Stoic, real ambition is quiet, steady, and rooted in action, not in talk or attention. That a Stoic man follows his dreams not for praise or approval from others, even a romantic partner, but because they reflect his values and purpose. He focuses on what he can control and doesn't waste time chasing unrealistic goals or outside validation. Instead, he works toward meaningful, achievable goals that help him grow and improve, both for himself and those around him. His dreams are rooted in self-reliance. He trusts his own judgment and doesn't depend on others to define or support his ambitions. This doesn't mean he rejects help, but he believes in taking full responsibility for his path. As the Stoic Emperor Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts," reminding us that true fulfillment comes from within. For the Stoic man, dreams aren't wild fantasies. They're thoughtful, practical goals guided by inner strength and clear values. His approach is realistic, disciplined, and